Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to Turbulence and Tea. Now, this is about to be a flight attendant pod, so while I'm waiting for other flight attendants to join, for them to gain some confidence, I thought I'd answer some of your questions that I often get as a flight attendant. Let's start out by one of the famous ones: how to become a flight attendant, where to start, what to do, what's the difference between international flight attendants and domestic flight attendants. I am South African. Where do I go? What is this life like? Welcome aboard. I'm your host, a professional drink kart racer, part-time therapist, full-time safety demonstrator, and someone who mastered the art of smiling through turbulence. Fasten your seatbelt, stow your expectations, and prepare for a journey through the heartwarming, chaotic, and surprisingly human world of cabin crew life. This isn't just about flying. It's about the people, the adventures, the mishaps, and the moments that make this job unlike any other. Sit back, relax, and this is Turbulence and Tea. So first and foremost, what is a cabin crew member? What is a flight attendant? Now, as much as we all have this idea of flight attendants traveling the world and hawking around with their cute Delsies and their cute cabin bags all over the world, as much as that is true, there's also the more important element about being a flight attendant. We are actually safety officers on board, and we are trained to get passengers out in an emergency within 90 seconds. So it is quite an intense training. It's not a long training, but it is quite intense, and the job title is really safety officer on board. And then tea, coffee, or me, and all of those all of those things, the tea, coffee, and the chicken or beef and all that comes after. Service is second and safety is your number one. Okay, so as a South African, I am South African. I have been flying for it could be around 17 years now. It's a long time. I started my flying career very young, just after high school. I did my training. I got into an airline called One Time, which was amazing. I had so much fun at One Time. I think I'll pop a photo of me over here somewhere so you guys can see what I looked like back then, a spring chicken, starting out in the industry. And I started this pod mainly because when I started, there was no one doing podcasts on how to become a flight attendant. There was no Google search on how to become a flight attendant. There was no YouTube on how to. I started my journey in aviation in around 2008, 2009, and it was really not widely known the way that it is now. Now, Emirates girlies are all over our social media. Etihad girlies are everywhere. Riyadh Air is coming through strong with, social media presence. Qatar as well, coming through strong as well with social media presence. So there's a lot more information at hand now than there was when I started out. And I figured, because I've been in the industry for so long, yes, a lot has changed over the years, but as I remember things, or as I am able to think of things, or answer questions, pressing questions that I get often, I'd like to use this platform to answer those. I'd also love to use this platform to share stories and get other flight attendants over here sitting on my couch and telling us about the life and what it's really like out there at 35,000 feet above the clouds. There's definitely nothing like being a flight attendant, and this life has really awarded me with such amazing experiences and just a life that no one can take away from me, the memories that no one can take away from me. Recently, I spoke to a flight attendant and I was telling him, at some point, you stop collecting souvenirs and you collect stories. And I would love that this part becomes the very essence of storytelling and collecting stories and sharing it to the world. So yeah, I'm excited to jump in and start and answer your questions. I have been an international flight attendant. I've also done domestic. I am South African and I lived in Dubai for a long time, flying for one of the world's most prestigious airlines. And as much as I was proud to be there, I think that everything comes to an end, and at some point, you want different things. So we can talk about that life, what it was like, how to get in, how to start, where to go, and we can of course talk about becoming a flight attendant in South Africa, what you need, the requirements, and all that. So in the next episode, let's jump into how to become a flight attendant in South Africa.